Well, and this is the story of the second gigabyte, and just back to what we were talking about, you know, just take the camera, it might be that sell everything and get everything done just up and up to the mountains and find a writer. Might be that find a Gretchen I'm Spinnrade so she can write the manuscript for my show, and I will do the show. You know, just stand in front of the camera and unload all of this stuff right there. Try to improvise, to improve. Yeah, life is way too short to spend it in arguments. And, you know, how I will succeed. Or if I will succeed, I will succeed. If not, then it's not. Not waiting for codes or for customers to buy, or audience, you know, to push and just, oh, let's watch him. Nobody will watch. There might be a few people who will watch this stuff, and other few people, they won't watch it. And yeah, remembering also George Carlin. It was a funny thing, the man died, was 70 years old, I think a heart attack. And in the next day, it's just awfully funny, a priest come in a Bible TV and guarantees actually hell for George Carlin, you know? Just that comment on TV, the priest is sitting on his desk on TV and saying this way, George Carlin is in hell. That was the priest. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh God, wow, what an awful thing to say actually for a priest, you know, to guarantee hell for a human being. We don't know, I haven't seen hell. Might be that this is hell, where we are living. This is the worst thing. If this goes live, maybe if you call this life, don't know how hell will look like. And I think the God story also, if that will be a fair system, you know, I don't think that I should go to hell. Why to go to hell, you know? Take the bus and go to hell, you know? Buy a ticket. I'm buying the ticket for hell or for heaven, you know? Other people, they just do for their heaven, you know, they want to be up there. You know, the great parade in the sky, up just, you know, with the angels and figures, and do stuff within small communities, you know, do green things, do love, and everything is just peaceful, and other people just smashing the other ones and just destroying them just to get what they have in their pockets or in their land or whatsoever. This is fine, it's fine. They will go also to heaven, all of them. All of you will go to heaven. But this is, for me, it's absolutely hell. So for the priest that guaranteed actually the hell for George Carlin, I'm saying, well, I'm sorry, you are wrong. I think you are in hell, not him. This is an awful thing, you know, it's an awful thing. That from my perspective, this is the way I see it, you know. I see that we are in hell, okay, and he sees that George Carlin is going to hell. Don't know. I think he left it. It's time for the priest to get out of it. Find a good connection to get out of this life, you know. Go from hell to heaven. Where's heaven? This is around the corner from hell, just right out there where you go out. But are you in hell or in heaven? So it's the same. Switch some letters, you know. Hell and heaven was the same. They always start with H. Anyways. Back to the news. Back to the news. Just reading news, you know. Reading. I say, well, where's heaven then? Where's hell? This is hell, life, heaven, whatsoever. Just every day there's a new conflict. Every day there's a new war. Every day there's people are dying. Every day just awful things, awful things, awful things, awful things. I have it up to here, you know, with all of that stuff. Good. Read about football, you know. Who will score the second goal so he can win the bet. There you go. Sport. Across the road there is also a gym for ladies. They go dance every week. Oh, there is a belly dance also. And the worst thing is to watch a Russian or something like that. It's doing belly dance. You know. Don't know how they can do that. It doesn't suit them. Oh, nothing against Russians. Russians are very nice people, very jolly people. And they can be serious. They are very serious people, though, the Russians. When I went to Berlin last week, I had to take the highway, what's so-called A9, you know, just sitting from Strasbourg to Berlin, all the way, approximately 800 kilometers, 760 or 70 kilometers. Good. And in Potsdam, we had to stop. It took me 8 hours to drive, you know, driving slowly and just enjoying the view, passing Nuremberg, and just going up from this direction through Freistadt, Bayern, okay, and getting into Sachsen-Anhalt, and we have to hold there in Sachsen-Anhalt. Man muss immer anhalten in Sachsen-Anhalt. And what's so-called the Stau, traffic jam. 1800 hours in the evening, I mean beginning of the evening, 6 hours. 6 hours of traffic jam. I had to jump out of my car and start a conversation with the devil, with everybody in the road, you know. Just time gonna need to pass. And listen to Schubert at the end, you know, and make my way through to Brandenburger Tor. And that was my tour to Berlin. Yeah, Berlin is a very, 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 very nice, not town, city. Big, great, and huge city. I mean, you feel the weight of this city when you get in. The wide streets, the buildings, you know, the architect of it, and this kind of strong feeling, power of culture, really. Just you pay respect while you are walking through the streets of Berlin. And I felt really sorry for this city to have suffer actually an awful war where most of its infrastructure was destroyed actually in that war. Feeling sorry for Berlin and having kind of solidarity feelings with that city. It's very nice, Berlin. I want to stand there and say, Ich bin ein Berliner, but without jam, without marmalade, you know. Berliner tastes very good. I eat it sometimes in the morning with a cup of coffee, German coffee, filter coffee, you know, just German coffee is very good coffee. Good. German sewing machines are very good. You know, the Germans, they make very nice things, and they have a great culture of literature and politics and art and all of their business. Well, and it's worth it to visit Berlin. It's a commercial for Berlin. As a foreigner, you know, just again make a commercial for Berlin. It's the country where I live, and yeah, it's part of me also, as it is part of you. I hope so.